Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on the show. And it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
That brings in Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at ball one. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 25 tries. Fouled off. Just underway here in Southern California. 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And that one yanked just foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Adam Wainwright is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that 3rd pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1 and 2.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit, Trey Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Seeger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Stays alive, still 0-2. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he fouls this one off. And this is lined hard to deep left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The set and the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's the 2-2. Flying toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner on first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
High and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Scherzer looks in. First pitch on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike. A check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Next up, Dylan Carlson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pollock.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3. He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, here is Gavin Lux. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Pollock gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Max Scherzer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. So here is Edmundo Sosa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Scherzer's ready. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Scherzer will check it first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 2-0 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 50.
Next to stand in is Adam Wainwright. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lux is under it, 1 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edmundo.
Now it'll be Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sosa over at second. Bader at first. 1 gone. chopped to third. Tough to get two. Turner's got to get rid of it. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Speared on the dive. In time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And Wainwright opens with a changeup. Good for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jack.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential
batter,
treatment there.
6.
Sometimes we see
Second
great
baseman,
hitters have their calls go
Trey
their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. Next up is Max Muncie as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tyler O'Neill. First pitch on its way. Scherzer into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lux is under it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set, and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Stepping in now, Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Pollock. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. That's popped up. Goldschmidt trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Wainwright ready. The 1-1.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the out.
now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 9, Gavin Lux.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, the pitch, and this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in once again is Max Scherzer. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Pollock on second. Lux on at first with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. First offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Fouled away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The pitcher, number 50.
Lars Nootbaar is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Bader rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Tommy Edman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Kim, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Corey Seeger as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seeger.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Trey Turner. Lifted down the line in left. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
First offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie.
The first baseman, Max Muncie.
Now here it comes. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Drilled to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Will Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Reined in. The tag gets 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. And now here is Dylan Carlson. He flew out in his last AB.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Here's the first pitch. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Scherzer's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there, and I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Corey Knebel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Harrison Bader will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Throw over to the bag and late reactions, and they got him. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. And now in the box, A.J. Pollock singled last time up.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2.
No, that's down.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gavin Lux.
Next, here is Gavin Lux. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Albert Pujols will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it's still 3-1. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Matt Carpenter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Up next, Tommy Edman, career against Blake Trinan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Turner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. Cards leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Cody Whitley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. first pitch of the AB on its way. In his career, Betts has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Sosa ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seeger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Trey Turner.
So the next to bat will be Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Line hard deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-1. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. The Cardinals number 4 hitter Nolan Arenado. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And there's ball 2 now. Jansen is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Paul DeYoung will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to second, a double play. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.